Hi Taurus, this is your weekly energy from the 7th of March. Okay, let's have a look what we've got coming in for you guys. Now, this is a general reading, so it won't resonate with everyone, but please do give me a like, share, and if you would like to leave a comment, then it'd be lovely to get to know you guys. This is, as I've said previously, a new channel. So I'd really appreciate your guys' support. I know that there are some fabulous people out there. Yeah, I've been doing this for many years, as you've probably heard in a different video. But if you haven't, I have been doing this for many years with my spirit guide, Albert, who's sometimes a little bit of a pickle. But let's get into your reading. Right, the general energy of the week. You are sitting in the Nine of Pentacles. Check you out. You're starting this week actually really quite good. The energy is light. Spring is on his way. You've got all of your little pentacle thingies growing in a tree. I'd love one of those trees. If anyone knows where a money tree is, love one of those. I see little butterflies around you, and she's feeding something, no idea what, but she looks happy, so let's leave her alone. Ribbons flying in her hair. Obviously, if you're male, if you want ribbons flying in your hair, then you do that. You do you, babe. Right, so you are sitting in the Nine of Pentacles. Beautiful energy to be. And let's have a look. Oh, Queen of Swords. The Hierophant. Oh, victory. Everyone likes a victory card. And we have fast communication at the end of the week. Now, right, so you are sitting pretty in your sky blue one piece, which is beautiful. And so now we've got the Queen of Swords. I'm going to clarify the Queen of Swords. I'm going to find out whether it's communication from someone else coming in, or is it you? Let's find out. The Queen of Swords. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Oh, there we go. Oh, the Fool. I feel like you've got something to say to someone. You don't know how this is going to go, but do you know what? You're going to do it anyway. And I love that. I absolutely love that about you, Taurus. You are just going to go and do it anyway. If it's on your mind, that's it. I'm going to go and say it. But it's in a really light and feminine energy, which is fabulous. You know, you're taking on a beautiful energy. And this communication that you're just going to come out and say is, I think, just possibly a little bit of a helping hand to someone. I really do feel like you can see someone at the moment around you that's actually not okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Yeah, you can see someone that's not okay, but you feel like if you're going to approach them, you don't know if they're going to accept your help. But taking on the full energy, I feel like you're going to anyway. And you know what? It's almost like, no, I don't mean it in a horrible and a nasty way at all. I feel like someone could do with my help. So I'm going to communicate with them and I'm going to ask them. And that's where you take on the full energy. It's the first card in the deck, and it's a beautiful, innocent energy. It's lovely. So you go towards that person and make that energy. Make that communication. So that is then clarified by the Page of Pentacles. You're offering something to someone, only something tiny. You're not offering the world, but they can see, I can see from this, they can see that you're very sincere by this. It's almost like if you can see someone struggling and you really know that they need to have a little bit of, say for example, you've got a friend that's got children that have not been well, bless them, and you could see that they could do with a coffee. Yeah, it's almost like you going around there and saying, I know that you're having a hard time about it at the moment, but do you know what? You sit down, I'm going to make you a cup of coffee. The kids are fine, I'm going to make you a cup of coffee. Or I tell you what, I'll pick your kids up from school. Or I tell you what, I can see that you're absolutely snowed under with work. I'll go and get you lunch. Yeah? It's just that little tiny offer that actually means the world to them. Yeah? So, right, now we've got the Hierophant. I'm going to clarify the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant is usually higher learning. It's a growth of an idea of something. It's something secure. It can be education. It can be in a love reading. It can be marital. It can be guidance. Okay. Right, that's clarified by the Page of Swords. I think what you're probably gonna say and give a little bit of advice to this person is, I know that you're coming across fantastic and you're doing the right thing, bless your heart, but you need to give a little bit of you time. Yeah, you need to give a little bit of yourself. And I think by those few little tiny words to maybe a friend or a colleague is actually going to lead you to a lighter place, a victory. Okay, because I think even though you think that they might not listen and you're coming in with a full energy of, I don't know whether to say something or not, I think that by the Six of Wands, a victory, you're actually going to lift them up. You're going to lift them up. We've got the Queen of Wands here. Now, the Queen of Wands is a feminine energy, but a very passionate energy. Yeah, it's basically a victory because they can see your passion behind what you're telling them. Does that make sense? You're coming in after being the Queen of Swords, of communication. You've now not told them a few home truths. You've explained, you've told them that you're concerned that they're getting either too invested or too deep into something, and you wasn't sure how they were going to react, how they were going to take you saying that. But how that communication has actually come out is the Six of Wands, and you've given them fire in their belly to do something, to get out of a rut that they were in. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is a very passionate feminine energy. So how it's perceived is kind, and they know that from what you're saying wasn't meant to be in a harsh way. Okay, and it's actually given them the energy of the fast communication. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Oh, there we go. The Magician. The communication has gone well for you over this week, okay? And by the end of the week, you have got so much confidence in yourself from starting the Fool card, not knowing how the communication was going to go, to them actually listening to you. You can manifest anything that you want. I'm almost getting, for some of you, only a handful of you, maybe you were thinking of going into changing profession into something like social care, or helping, maybe counselling or something like that. And this has given you the spark to actually pursue. So starting off from a little tiny thing that you could help a friend has blown up this week into celebration, because you've come to the realization that that little tiny idea of wanting to help people, communicate with people on a one-to-one basis is actually really what you want to do. And with that, you can actually manifest anything that you want. And I think that is a beautiful read. It really is. It's not going to resonate with everyone, as I said. It's only going to resonate for a handful of you. But someone needs to hear this message. Someone needs to hear this message, because what you are thinking about doing is actually the right thing to do. And this week is going to give you confidence to pursue maybe a new career and to maybe go out and help thousands of people. So good on you. This is absolutely fantastic. Taurus, this is wonderful reading, and I really hope that you have a fabulous week. Okay? And I really hope that whatever you want to pursue, you do it. Absolute full gusto. Okay? Many blessings. Okay, I will talk to you next week. Bye.